This is the opening round. You know how it works. Each of the teams begins with 100 points. 10 up for a right answer, 10 off for a wrong answer. The teams here in the studio do not see what you do on the screens at home. Let's begin. M&Ms. Now let's think about some M&Ms. Not the candy, but the letter M. See if you can identify the following words and names, all of which have a set of double M's. Penny Pritzker heads this cabinet department concerned with business. Sunny Spring.
Commerce.
Commerce is right. This ancient Babylonian king was noted for St. Alban's.
Hammurabi.
Yes. This instrument measures the electric current in a circuit. Wootton.
Ammeter.
Ammeter? That is correct. This 20th century poet was noted for his lack of punctuation. And Sandy Spring.
Cummings.
Yes. Over 1 million people live in this capital city of Jordan. St. Albans.
Amman.
Yes. In mass migrations, these Scandinavian rodents sometimes drown in St. Albans.
Lemmings.
You are right. In World War II, this German general commanded St. Albans.
Rommel.
Rommel is correct. This punctuation mark separates items in Wootton.
Comma.
Comma's right. That's it. That's the end of the round.
It's Academic with Hillary Howard. Sponsored by Giant. New things are happening at Giant.
Yay, that's the SAS Club from Sandy Spring Friends. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first playoff round this season of It's Academic. Each of these teams has already won its first round match. Pretty impressive. Let's meet them again. We begin with St. Albans from Washington, D.C. And first, we get to say hello to Jack Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Jack Lindsay. I'm 18 years old, and I'm a senior. And I'd like to thank Jack Shapiro, who's our alternate today.
All righty. Tom Natz, welcome back.
Hi, I'm Tom Knotts. I'm a 17-year-old junior at St. Albans, and I would like to thank our friends and family for coming out to support us today.
All righty. Ben Donovan.
Hey, I'm Ben Donovan, senior, 18 years old. I'd like to thank the jazz band for coming out and playing.
And they are a good jazz band. We'll hear from them in a minute. Okay, here we go. 20 points for correct answers, nothing off for a wrong answer. A hug and a kiss. If you study this happy phrase, you'll find the hidden name of what African country whose capital is Kampala?
Uganda.
Yes. Concise, unacceptable, well-respected. Which of these words would best describe a report that was succinct?
Concise.
Concise is right. Avon. The Avon is an English river, but you can rearrange the letters to get what term for a star, which suddenly becomes much brighter and then fades?
Nova.
Yeah. Indian summer, blackberry winter, silent spring. Which of these is the Rachel Carson book that had a major effect on the modern environmental movement?
Silent Spring.
It is Silent Spring. In war, man, not weaponry, forms the decisive factor. This was the opinion of what 20th century Chinese leader who for years held the post of party chairman long after he had led the Long March?
Mao.
You are right. St. Albans with 240 points. From Sandy Spring, Maryland, the gentleman from Sandy Spring Friends School. First, we talk to Emil Kunkin. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm Emil Kunkin. I'm a 17-year-old senior at Sandy Spring Friends, and I'd like to thank our remarkable teammates for helping us to get here.
Wonderful. Jake Guerin, hello.
Hi, I'm Jake Guerin. I'm a 17-year-old senior from Sandy Spring Friends School, and I'd like to thank all our remarkable teachers for their inspiration.
And Ravi Sirota.
Hi, I'm Ravi Sirota. I'm a 17-year-old junior from Sandy Spring Friends School, and I'd like to thank all our friends and family for supporting us today.
All righty. First question. A symbol I varnished. If you take a shine to this phrase, you'll find hidden within it the name of what South American general and statesman called the Liberator.
Bolivar.
Yes. Robbing him, pleading with him, burying him. If you are imploring someone, you are taking which of these actions?
Pleading with him.
Correct. On a rock. Before you go for a ride on the mythical rock, rearrange these letters to name the luminous halo around the sun caused by diffraction of light.
Corona.
Yes. Catskills, Ozarks, Adirondacks. Which of these mountain ranges is not located in New York?
The Ozarks?
Yes. He who does not eat garlic does not smell of garlic. Don't wrinkle your nose at this wise proverb that comes from what Middle East country whose capital is Beirut?
Lebanon.
Lebanon it is. Sandy Spring Friends with 220 points. From Rockville, Maryland, the lady and gentleman from Wootton High School. First, we get to say hello to Prahlad Sarma.
Hi, my name is Prahlad Sarma. I am a junior at Wootton High School, and I would like to thank our coach, Mr. Bentley.
Great. Eve Fleissig, good to see you.
Hi, my name is Eve Fleissig. I'm a freshman at Wootton High School, and I'd like to thank our family, our friends, and everyone who came here to support us today.
And Martine Rakosik.
Hi, I'm Martine Rakosik. I'm a 15-year-old freshman at Wootton, and I'd like to thank the members of our team who could not be here today.
All right. We grow higher. Your total point score will grow higher if you find here the name of what American political party that elected William Henry Harrison to the presidency.
Whig.
Whig it is. Pleasant, dreamlike, lamentable. If a person were in a deplorable situation, that situation might best be described by which of these adjectives?
Lamentable.
Yes. Oil wraps. The letters in this phrase can be rearranged to get what other name for the North Star?
Polaris.
That's right. Leif Erikson, Vasco da Gama, Vitus Bering. Which of these explorers sailed under the Portuguese flag?
Vasco da Gama.
Correct. A revolution is a struggle to the death between the future and the past. These are the words of what man who led Cuba's 1959 revolution and then headed Cuba's government till 2008?
Fidel Castro.
Fidel Castro it is. Wootton High School with 220 points. We'll be right back.
Everyday low prices, bonus buy savings, and gas rewards at Giant. Just a few of the ways the savings truly stack up. Come see how much you can save now at Giant. This week, get New York boneless strip roast for $5.99 per pound.
Come on, come on. Jump. Jump. Feel it in your thighs, go and jump real high till you bounce into the sky. Come on, come on. Make it hot, mama. We in the spot, mama. Make it hot, mama. Jump.
Everyday low prices, bonus buy savings, and gas rewards at Giant. Just a few of the ways the savings truly stack up. Come see how much you can save now at Giant. This week, get fresh broccoli for 99 cents per pound.
Good, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for the Picture Perfect round. But before we begin, let's tell you about each of the contestants today receiving tickets to a Washington Nationals game. The new season is underway, so plan to enjoy baseball at Nationals Park. To purchase tickets, visit nationals.com or call 888-632-NATS. While there there at the ball game. You can check out our Facebook page and like us. Let's recap the scores before we begin. St. Albans 240, Sandy Spring Friends 220, Wootton 220 points. Questions are worth 20 points, up or down. Here's the first one. Fumes still rise over what volcano almost 2,000 years after it destroyed Sandy Spring?
Vesuvius?
Yeah, it's Vesuvius. What German encryption machine was the Wootton?
The Enigma?
Yes, it is. For over 300 years, this painting was falsely attributed to what Dutch artist whose last St. Albans? Answer? In 3, 2...
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt is right. What is the tangent of the St. Albans? Dun, 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 dun.
3/4.
You've got it! This painting is titled Tornado Over what state where a tornado changed St. Albans? Answer?
Oklahoma.
Kansas, close. The mansion in this sunny picture is Sunnyside, the home of what 19th century author who created Rip Van Winkle, Sandy Spring?
Irving?
Yes. Choice. This white sand is made of what mineral that is a Wootton?
Silicon?
Nope, looking for gypsum. This milling machine was developed for factories in northern states by what man who? St. Albans. Answer.
Eli Whitney.
It is Eli Whitney. Good job. And that's the end of the round.
Watch all your friends and join the fun on NBC Kids.
Hey kids, today's NBC Kids lineup will be changed due to coverage of Barclays Premier League. You can catch all your favorite NBC Kids programs on the following dates and times.
This painting of my aunt was taken off the wall by the Nazis.
Now you'd like to take it back.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
We're taking the Austrian government to court. They're going to put as many obstacles in your way as possible.
Once the past's put to right, there's justice.
Woman in Gold, rated PG-13.
Trust Thompson Creek Window Company to save you money. Get peace of mind buying direct from the local manufacturer who builds, installs, and services your windows for life. For the first time ever, take advantage of our incredible spring window sale. Plus, get an instant factory rebate. With payments as little as $91 a month. Call 855-57-CREEK by Tuesday to double up on your savings.
Home sweet Thompson Creek.
Welcome back to the first playoff game of this season. Can you tell it's a playoff? These guys are good. Let's meet the people that prepare them for competition. We begin with St. Albans. Tom, who is behind you?
Behind me is our coach and academic dean, Mr. Peter Kelly.
And as always, it's good to see you. Jake at Sandy Spring Friends, who's standing behind you?
So behind me and to my right is our coach, Eduardo Pallone. Directly behind me is our head of upper school, Karen Cumberbatch. And behind me and to my left is our head of school, Tom Gibeon.
Good to see you guys. And from Wootton, Eve, who's with you?
Behind me to the side is Mr. Bentley, our coach and AP chemistry teacher. And to this side is our administrator, Ms. Cho.
Good to see you. Okay, it's that time. St. Albans gets to answer questions from one of these fine packets. Sandy Spring Friends. What
2,
packet?
please.
2. They say with almost no hesitation. Gentlemen, you know there's a 25-point bonus riding on getting all 8 questions correct. To be released this fall is Spectre, the latest movie featuring what British secret agent?
James Bond.
It is Bond, James Bond. To read the inscriptions inside Egyptian pyramids, you'd have to learn what type of picture writing used by ancient Egyptians.
Hieroglyphics.
Yes. Florida and Louisiana were once ruled by Spanish monarchs. But which of our states was once a monarchy under Kamehameha, King Kamehameha?
Hawaii.
Thank you. I can never... Kamehameha, right? Is that it? I always mess that up. Close enough. You got it right. Here's your science question. Seaweed, mushroom, diatoms. Which of these plants does not carry on photosynthesis?
Mushroom.
That is right. Bushido was a strict code of conduct observed by what Japanese warriors who served until the late 19th century?
Samurai?
Samurai is it. There are now English translations of the journals kept during the 1940s by what French-Algerian author who wrote The Plague and the Stranger? Answer? It's Albert Camus. Here's your math question. What is the greatest common divisor of these numbers?
3.
3 is it? Several slave revolts in the U.S. were inspired by the successful uprising of Toussaint Louverture in what Caribbean country bordering the Dominican Republic?
Haiti.
Haiti is it. St. Albans with 420 points. Sandy Spring is up. Wootton, packet 1 or 3?
1.
1. Mary Walker, a Civil War doctor, remains the only woman to have been awarded what highest U.S. military decoration?
Medal of Honor?
Yes. Knowing where to draw a line was of crucial importance in 1767 when what two surveyors established a boundary line between Maryland and Pennsylvania?
Mason and Dixon?
That is it. In an era when a woman's place was in the home, what Polish-French chemist became the first woman to win a Nobel Prize in chemistry?
Curie?
Yes. Science question. Plankton, hyoscine, mitochondria. Which of these terms refers to tiny, often microscopic forms of plant and animal life that live in the oceans and are an important food source for many aquatic creatures?
Plankton?
Plankton is right. Every 25th of July, the Carnival of Escaldes is celebrated in what tiny European country? Located between Spain and France in the Pyrenees Mountains.
Andorra?
It is Andorra. Even without a computer, what 18th century French author was able to write over 2,000 works, including Candide?
Voltaire?
It is Voltaire. Math question. Taking positive roots. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a fraction in lowest terms.
2/3?
It is 2/3. One recent poll found that people feel best about their lives in what Central American country that gained independence from Colombia in 1903?
Panama?
25-point bonus for Sandy Spring Friends. Packet number 3. Ooh, nice whistle. For Wootton. Though it's almost 1.5 times the size of the United States, what continent has no permanent population because of its frigid temperatures?
Antarctica.
Antarctica. The book Shoulder to Shoulder isn't about anatomy. It's about women demanding what right they gained through the 19th Amendment.
Suffrage, the right to vote.
Yes, that is correct. They went joyously down into that vast tomb, said Nathaniel Hawthorne, about what ancient underground burial chambers beneath Rome used by early Christians.
The catacombs.
Catacombs is right. Science question. Redshift, redox reaction, refractive index. Which of these terms refers to the lengthening of light wavelengths and is regarded as evidence that the universe is expanding?
Redshift.
Redshift is right. Oh, my cards are sticking together. Here we go. Although Tchaikovsky became a very cosmopolitan composer, he was born in a small town in what Russian mountains separating Europe from Asia?
Ural.
Right. Math question. Solve for X.
-4. -4?
It's -6. A record-setting World War I aerial journey covering over 4,000 miles involved a German Zeppelin flying from Bulgaria in an attempt to reach what capital of Sudan?
Khartoum.
Khartoum is right. Wootton with 340 points. And we'll be right back.
Tired of your old basement looking like this? Then do what over 36,000 homeowners have done and finish your basement with the Owens Corning Basement Finishing System. And call now for up to $2,000 in free flooring for your new basement. Call 1-800-BASEMENT during this program and receive a $100 gas card with purchase. Plus, schedule an in-home estimate now and receive a free DVD. Remember, free flooring and a $100 gas card with purchase. Call 1-800-BASEMENT today.
Hey, there's great news in healthcare for Northern Virginia families. Virginia Hospital Center has just been named part of the Mayo Clinic Care Network. In fact, no other Washington area hospital offers a higher level of care. And this unique collaboration with Mayo Clinic, a world leader in clinical expertise. So when it's time to choose the very best in healthcare, make it Virginia Hospital Center, where the best just keeps getting better.
Hunter Douglas. Beautiful window treatments with amazing features.
Come visit my showroom today.
Zach, it's still my showroom.
No, you silly goosey.
Hi, I'm Dan Kugler with Dan Kugler's Design. Come visit our Rockville showroom today or call and schedule an in-home consultation.
It's time for the grab bag, but before we begin, I forgot to ask Wootton another question for their segment, so we need to ask them this. Here it is, the extra question that I missed. Instead of consulting MapQuest, Odysseus received directions to the underworld from what sorceress who had turned his men into swine?
Calypso?
No, it was Circe, is what we're looking for. All right, now we're going to start to do the grab bag round. And before we do, a quick recap of the scores. St. Albans 420, Sandy Spring 445, and Wootton 340 points. Okay, questions are worth 20 points up or down, 30 points for the visual questions. Here's the first one. Kevin Jorgensen and Tommy Caldwell reached athletic heights when they made the first free ascent of what vertical? Sandy Spring?
El Capitan?
That is right. The title Edward the Elder referred to the son of what Anglo-Saxon king known as Wootton?
William the Conqueror?
Alfred the Great. One of America's most unusual museums is the Museum of Questionable Medical Devices in what Minnesota city across the river from Sandy Spring?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis is it. On your screens for 30 points. Artist William Chase painted this scene of Wash Day in Brooklyn. In what year that saw the first election of William McKinley as St. Albans?
1896.
That is right. During the Revolutionary War, American soldiers got a weekly allotment of what non-edible commodity which can be made through Wootton?
Rum.
Soap. Saponification was the last word. Although they would have liked the rum. Excluding one, what is the smallest prime factor of St. Albans? Answer?
3.
7. The 1914 movie Avenging Conscience was based on what Edgar Allan Poe story in which a prisoner is locked in a dark cell and St. Albans?
Telltale Heart?
No, The Pit and the Pendulum on your screens for 30 points. Nature uses as little as possible of anything. This was the observation of what German astronomer who formulated Wootton?
No. Kepler?
Yes, you're right. Choice. The energy stored between the plates of a capacitor is proportional to the electric field there. St. Albans?
The distance between them?
Square of the electric field was the answer. And that is the end of our first playoff of the year.